Today we're going to go to the BioMuseo in Panama City. And of course, we got there early, so we had a chance to walk around the garden out back, take some pictures of some lovely flowers. And as soon as you enter the museum, you are confronted with a rather large sculpture, full size, of a harpy eagle, which is, of course, Panama's national bird. The next room is also difficult to film in, but Bill has some clips. It's a bunch of screens on the floor, on the ceiling, on the walls, 3 levels, 10 screens. Hard to watch everything that was happening at once. So, but we did the best we could. After that, oh, down too. Again. There's a series of statues, life-size animals that was just fun to walk around and look at, as you can see. Down below. You're not gonna be able to film it. Thank you.
Who knew that there were armadillos that size? It was humongous.
And yes, armadillos were that big. And on to the aquarium. This is the largest saltwater aquarium in Central America. I think she said South America, but at least South Central America. As you can tell from the changing of color that we've gone deeper, it's like 3 stories tall. It's amazing, filled with all kinds of things. And I found this one piece of coral. Looks like chicken of the woods, so it must be chicken of the sea. Eat your heart out, Charlie. And we can't forget the starfish. Okay, the last room we have pictures of are of giant reproduction carvings of plants and animals that have symbiotic relationships.
Okay, welcome back, everybody.
Another beautiful day in Panama City.
It is indeed.
We left you off with our last pictures from the museum, which are of oversized plants and animals that have symbiotic relationships. Underneath there are these cool little kiosks with like a little video explaining the relationship between the plant and the animal, and they were very interesting. It was very cool to see. The last room is a series of columns where you can read about Panama from day one till now, and just too much information to take in all at once. And definitely need to go back again. It was well worth the visit. But what drew our attention in the first place?
The building itself. The building itself, I've seen online before with all the multiple colors and different shapes. That museum was designed by the architect Frank Gehry, so it's well known all around the world.
It's his first one in Central America.
First one in Central America, and a pretty incredible place on the inside. There's, besides the animals and the plants and the rocks, the history itself is what really drew me. I had no idea how Panama was actually formed. It's all volcanic. I mean, millions and millions of years ago, there were lots of volcanoes, And as they piled up the rocks more and more and more, it became land. And after the land came, it only makes sense that the plants would come. And after the plants would come, the animals would come. And after the animals would come, the people would come.
And here we are.
And here we are. Yeah. So it's a cycle. And Panama is growing by leaps and bounds. And the country itself is beautiful. Between the plants themselves, and I had no idea that there was as much animal life here as there is. The animals that used to be here that are gone now was pretty surprising to me. The tapir, the size of a hippopotamus, the armadillo that's the size of a small tank. Not quite, but pretty close.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, it was well worth the trip, and I would definitely go there again. We spent, what, 2 hours there?
2 hours,
2
yeah.
hours, yeah. And it didn't feel like it. We were in there for such a long time, but we'll definitely go back again. So,
Absolutely.
So that was what we did yesterday. Sunday was a wash for us because stupid Bill decided to sit in the pool for an hour, which I thought was fine. An hour is really not that long, but forgetting that we're 600 miles from the equator and the sun is like a laser beam here,
Yeah.
I got pretty fried, and as a result ended up getting pretty sick. Sun poisoning is no joke, especially here. So if you come here,
Sunscreen.
a lot of sunscreen.
Lots of sunscreen.
And don't spend a lot of time out in the sun. Don't be like Bill, is what I'm trying to say.
You want to be most careful between 11 and 3, but
Yeah.
you can still get a sunburn any time of day.
Yeah.
And which is time of day here is like 6:30 to 6:30. Sunrise to sunset every day.
Yeah.
So you get a good 12-hour day, so be careful.
Yeah, it was not comfortable. It was
No.
not fun at all. So I'm not going to do that again. I'll
No.
be more careful in the future. But that's it. I think that's about it for today's video.
I think so.
Yeah. So please, if you haven't already, we'd appreciate it if you would subscribe. Give us a thumbs up because it helps with the algorithm. Ring the little bell so that you can be notified when there are more videos coming. And we intend to have more videos coming. We've got a couple more days to hang out here in the city. We've got some business to take care of. And once we finish with that, we're going to head for the beaches.
Yay.
Beach world.
Beach
Okay, thanks for now. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.